Morgan Dollar remake? Can the mint improve on perfection?
T.
From the statewide automobile tour of Illinois and Indiana, originally from Calumet City, Illinois, let's put your hands together.
Hello, Silver Stackers. Hey, this is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. In today's episode, I talk about the reboot of the new Morgan Dollars that'll be coming out this year. I know Peace Dollars will be coming out as well, but let's talk a little bit about the Morgan Dollar. So, do you think the mint can pull this off? If you've watched my previous video on Morgan Dollars, you know that I have a special place in my heart for Morgan Dollars, and as do most people who've ever collected coins in their lives. This is pretty much the granddaddy of them all when it comes to coin collecting. Everybody loves the Morgan Dollar, probably the most popular coin ever collected. And so the mint is going to bring back the Morgan Dollar this year, and that should be very, very interesting. But it begs the question, will the mint screw this one up? How many times have you ever watched the sequel to a movie or a reboot and just been thoroughly disappointed? Like Conan the Barbarian. How can you have Conan without Arnold? And Psycho, old classic that everybody appreciated and probably scared out of their wits and creeped out watching. The new one. And then there is the worst of the worst. They took one of my all-time favorite movies, Blues Brothers, and they created Blues Brothers 2. It was an abomination. It's the type of movie that if you love the Blues Brothers like I do, watching the second one was enough to make you throw up in your mouth. So what is the mint going to do with this 2021 version? Well, they've got some ideas that have been floating around, and I'm not sure if any of these have been solidified or not. Maybe you guys have been keeping up with it a little bit more than I have, can comment, but I know that they are going to add some, or considering adding some privy marks to honor a couple of different mints, most notably the Carson City Mint. I'm not quite sure how that's going to pan out since the Carson City Mint is no longer minting coins, and if that's just a ploy to put a CC on them somewhere to make those more desirable, I don't know. There's going to be proof and uncirculated releases and special sets from multiple mints. So we'll see what they do. I have high hopes. I'm optimistic, but I also know in the back of my mind, oh boy, the mint could really screw this one up. I'm thinking back to that release of the V75 coin. It really left a bad taste in my mouth, and lots of other people who weren't the lucky few, the 75,000 that were able to acquire one of those directly from the mint. And then also, will they release these in a fashion that is so limited that only a smaller number of people or the rich can really have access to these? And I think that would really take away from what they could do with the Morgan Dollar and the Peace Dollar in 2021. My hope is that they do a good job and it rekindles some interest in coin collecting, and that leads to more coin collecting, more silver stacking, and because let's face it, whenever I go to coin shows, usually it's a lot of, and no disrespect, just a lot of older folks, and I think there needs to be an infusion of youth in the hobby of coin collecting, and I think that would lead to more silver stackers as well, and that way we don't go the way of the dinosaur someday. So hey, tell me what you think down below in the comment section, and as always, may your premiums be low and your stacks be high.
T.